There, watchy people, how's it going? Excuse me. Coughing again as always. Right, let's get the game audio listening to the right thing. We will go for Farming Simulator, please. Hey, how's it going, William? Nearly at the end.
Soil and the earth is to feed ourselves.
Yeah, you don't need to talk, man. I'll do the talking. That was the man on the intro to Farming Sim. Yes, I've just eaten a chocolate muffin. My wife brought home from work for me. It was in a bag with a bottle of or a jar of honey that somebody had given to her as like from their own bees. And the journey had meant that the jar rather crushed the muffin. So it just basically was presented with a plate with like crumbs all over it. But then, yeah, I got halfway through it and discovered it actually has a liquid centre. So that was an interesting experience with a crushed muffin. It was very nice, though. It was very nice, regardless. Yeah, I apologise if I'm a bit coughy. I've been having trouble again today. Chalky pancake, sort of. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, it was a bit like that. But yeah, I will do my best to not cough as much as possible. But it's fairly inevitable, I'm afraid. I recorded a ton of videos today and I coughed a lot of the way through them, so hopefully they'll turn out alright. Cool. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you doing, William? Are you good? Let's get the gameplay camera up, even though I'm not actually in the game yet. Probably should have sorted that out. Career, and we are doing that one. Oh, this game uses... Oh, continue. Yes, I uninstalled that. That's cool. Glad that's sorted out. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually. I need to... Let's go back. Let's quit the game. And then I'm going to edit the Steam launch thing, because this is what I heard. Both of you guys being here is helpful because you, I think it's William actually commented on the running thing, whether I can edit it directly. I'm not sure if I can, but there we go. I had the cheats enabled on Farming Simulator. I've now removed it. I've heard that having cheats enabled, yeah, hacking. Having cheats enabled creates the situation where you run fast. So now that I've disabled that, hopefully my easy development mod will still work. So I guess we will find out. Yes, that is still fine. I'm happy with that. Everything else enabled. Yep. Super person is not enabled. I need to uninstall that again. Universal passenger, I had that installed for when I was playing with Warren. With you, Warren. Yeah. But it's not enabled for this game because there are no multiplayers. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. I think I can minimize the window that says... It's the Discord message saying that you're here. Cool. Well, YouTube dashboard says I have 1 concurrent viewers, and I'm sure there's 2 of you here. Doing fine. Sorry for the weak confusion. Oh yeah, no worries, man. No worries. It's like, in my mind, whenever somebody says something like that, it's always way more likely that I've made a mistake than them. So yeah. Right. Oh, we planted this, didn't we? Yes. What have we got growing? We've got oats. Oats, excellent. Our passengers are always universal. We don't discriminate. Brilliant. Right. This is my tractor. It's in the shed with the door locked. Amazing. Amazing. How are we doing? We planted this last time. This comes all the way forward. Like, we didn't waste any time or any land here, did we? We came all the way across. That's really good. This was a great purchase, this bit of land. I reckon that's really fantastic. Like, yeah, I think we're going to get a lot out of that, so very happy. 81% fertilizer, so it needs another stage of fertilization. So what else can we do today? We're only at 9:30 today. We're only on ×1 time. I ought to speed that up a bit, to be honest. Let's go to 3 times and see how that works out. Okay then. What else? What do we want to do? There's not really much to do, so we could just go back to the bus and sleep till our next thing. We do need to get ourselves something for what's the word? For fertilizing, that's the word. So maybe we can get ourselves the solid fertilizer that's 25 grand. It's a lot of money. It's all our money, in fact. Let's have a look. Tools, there we go. Right, do we have fertilizer spreaders? See, that one's great. And it does go like 45 meters wide, 42 meters wide. So that's a thing. Fertilizing and in the future weeding. Yes. Yeah, I don't have a weeder, do I? Man, I'm not going to be able to do this unless I hire. What's this? This has an 18 meter width, 650 litre capacity, whereas the first one has 3,200 litre capacity. I mean, this might do us to start with. It's pretty awful. It also takes lime as well, though. That might be worth doing. I don't know. For 3.5 grand, compared to what's the cost to rent this? To lease this, it's 1,200. Day cost is 250. So I don't know. We could lease to own again. Weeding was satisfying. Yeah, weeding is satisfying when you see all the plants disappearing. That is pretty useful. Right. I don't know what to do with this. What do you guys reckon? Do we buy the cheap one or rent the expensive one? That thing is just so limited. Like, we'd be done in one pass with the other one. What does this cost to rent? Like, nothing. This costs literally nothing. Yeah, I'm torn. Let's look at the weeder as well. The weeder is a bit more spendy. I think it's 18 or 19 grand. Where are the weeders? I could rent the cheapie. Yeah, I could rent the cheapie. Weeders, there they are. So 9.5 grand for 6 meters. Or 18 grand for 9 meters. But then we don't necessarily need 9 meters. We've only got a small bit of land at the moment. And then you can worry about later having more dash. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. What I might like to do is to get a front loader for the tractor though, so that I can move things about. Front loader and a weight. We don't need the seeding capability of that one, so that's... Oh, we actually have some really cheap stuff. That's a weeder? That looks like a plough to me. It's only 750 quid though. Dude, that's really cheap. I think we'll be buying that. Sure, we're buying that. There we go. Okay. So that's the weeder sorted. Front loader is a must you've discovered. Yeah, totally. It really is. What tractor do we own? Oh, we don't. We've rented it. Of course. John Deere 6300. So we want to go find it again in here. The John Deere 6300. It's going to be all the way at the end. 6300. I don't know which one it was. I think it was this one. Oh, it doesn't show you compatible stuff. Okay. I'll tell you what we should do is buy a workshop so that we can adjust these things. Miscellaneous, is it in here? Oh no, it's not. It's in building, isn't it? It's in construction. Right. Let's get the mouse again. Tools. We need the cheapest toolbox. There you go. 750 quid for a toolbox. Actually, I might as well get the £1,000 one. That feels a bit more interesting. Can we toggle free mode? Yes, we can. Excellent. Free mode means that we can actually go inside and place it. Although, to be fair, it actually looks pretty good, like out on one of these, doesn't it? Like if I was to put it there, for example, that looks pretty cool to me. Let's put it there. I think that's worth doing that, because now we can jump into our tractor, put it in front of the machine, just here, and then there we go. Oh, I can't customize it because it's the shop one. Oh man, and that's going to cost a fortune to buy. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, if I select that, purchase 17 grand. Maybe I don't need it just yet. That oh man, I'm in a pickle here. I really don't know what to do. I'm acting as if this is like the most important decision in my life. Like, it ain't gonna be that big a deal whatever I do. Yeah, I do need the basics. I don't really need a front loader just yet. I can't remember whether this map has a forklift or anything in the store. But I do need to fertilise, so let's go to fertiliser spreader. I wonder if a sprayer might be a better investment. 34 for that. I think I've got the small sprayer. Yeah, I do have a small sprayer. That's a tender. Okay. 5.5 grand. I can rent that one, because then I can spray herbicide as well when I need to. I think it might be a better investment right now. Let's lease to own again. Just check what wheel brands and stuff we want. Oh, it's loads of choice. Amazing. I don't know what the difference is with that. Wide tyres for 200 quid. I think we'll go with standard. Where's the warning triangle? Is that on the back? Yeah, it is. I think we can afford it without. Nice. All right, we'll lease that. Okay, cool. Right, well I suppose we better go back to the store then, hadn't we? And go and get that. Man, I can't believe that land is so much terrain. So we've got two things. I can't believe we bought that that workshop that we can't actually use because we've rented this thing. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and buy it, you know. You remember your first time in FS19 didn't change much from that time? You mean your skills? Oh yeah, same. I mean, you've watched my videos, I'm all over the place every time. Always buying the wrong thing and crashing into stuff and knocking things over and not stacking trailers right. Oh, I should have brought the trailer with me. No, that wouldn't have helped. I guess I could have put the stuff on the trailer. Expert mode compared to... Oh, come on. No, there's nothing expert mode about me. You did stop rolling over the tractors though. Yeah, I still do that very occasionally. I do like this John Deere, it's a cool tractor. Yes, I have seen your driving. Right, we need to buy some fertilizer. Or do we have some? Yeah, we have some because we planted... Oh, it's solid though, we need liquid now. Oh my. Oh, and I can't... Oh, I can't take both implements. That is annoying. Right, it's going to be one of them. Liquid fertilizer, they're both the same, so we will buy you. Okay. Refill, please. Nice, that's half of that done. Man, I so wish I had the front loader. Yeah, I've got solid fertilizer which went in the planter. I should have thought about that and probably not got this fertilizer. I'm not going to be able to apply this today because we planted today. So I'm going to have to wait till next month and do both the fertilizing and the weeding. Nobody buys the not bull stamp fertilizer. Actually I do, sometimes I do. I have in the past. Is that in the base game? Or is it a mod? I think it might be like a map or something I've got that's added that in. I do like it when maps include mods with them as well. It's quite fun. Ooh. I think Court Farms map comes out this week. I'm excited about that. Like, I'm not going to be able to play it because I've got too many farms on the go already. But for you guys that aren't restricted by streaming and making videos and stuff, I'd highly recommend playing on it. So Oxygen David's latest map. And his stuff is always good from what I've seen. Base game has the bull one and a green one, don't remember the brand. Cool. Right, now that we're back here, we're going to have to sleep because we can't sleep anywhere else. Or we can't do anything else today. I don't think. I guess we could give it a little test just to be sure. But I don't think it's going to let us do it. It might do because it's liquid fertilizer. Oof, the ghosting on that was real. That was weird. Oh, that was the wrong button. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Where are we? Oh, now I can't tab through. Ah, there we go. Where am I? I'm over there. Oh, that's actually, a lot of that is fully fertilized. That's weird. How about that? Well, we'll turn off the engine anyway, and we will go over here and sleep till tomorrow. When do you want to wake up? I'd rather not wake up. Well, I want to wake up obviously, but maybe like lunchtime. That'd be nice. Okay. Expenses are all going out. What have we got? 6 that's 800, around about £1,000 of expenses every month. That's crazy. Right. I now cannot see what the deal is with this. Yeah, the ghosting is like happening the whole time. Right, let's stop and check the map again. Yeah, that is working, so it is worth doing this. That's very strange. I've never seen that before, like the weird speckledness. That is very, very odd. Okay. Most intriguing. That's about your rent. Yeah, I know, it's bad, isn't it? Okay. There we are. I mean, technically, I can sort of see where I've been. Not very well, though. Somewhere like that. I think I was a lot wider than that, but that should give me decent overlap. Right. And then same again down here. There's cheap fertilizers, decent graphics not included. Yeah, totally. But yeah, it's really odd as you're moving. It definitely looks a bit funny. Right. That is now fully fertilized. Excellent. We'll fold you up. And then we will head down to the other field. Get that done as well. And then we will come back for the weeder. In fact, we'll go to the store for the weeder. That's fully fertilised now, though. We don't have to touch that until next time. Next year. Well, this year it'll be, won't it, when we harvest and replant. One day we shall own this farm. It will happen. For now, though, I'm really happy with our little shed and self-made field. It's a very cool little thing to have. Oh, wrong one. Unfold. When you're ready. No rush. Cool, cool, cool. Right. There we go. This will be done in 2 passes. That's nice. So we'll turn here. We have missed a bit down there, but to be honest, the benefit we're going to get from it is not massive, so I'm not too fussed about getting the whole thing. 2.5 passes. Oh, I think we're pretty much done here. There we go. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah, that's us there. See, that's actually pretty decent. 2 passes and it's done 100%. Well, not 100%, but you know what I mean. Alright, fine, we'll go do that last little bit. It's definitely not half a pass though. That's a very, very tiny amount just here. There you go. Done. All sorted. I think we will leave the fertilizer over here. Save me driving back with it. So we're going to go to the store now, if I can remember the way. From here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty easy actually. Better coverage than EE, totally. Very lax on everything in your life and games, but FS does things to your brain. Oh right. You've got to cover every little piece, have you? Suddenly find yourself being OCD. It's interesting jumping from farm to farm on this, like, obviously, because yeah, I'm basically probably recording 2 videos a week on the other farm, so I often forget what I've done. So every time I go play it again, I've got to like figure out where I am, what state everything's in. When I started this stream, I had no idea what we'd done, where I'd left it here. Okay. Let's go all the way to the end. Why not? Get that weeder. This weeder, and basically all of the modded ones, they really look very aggressive to me. Like, they look as if they'd plough the ground. Like when I first used one, I was a bit frightened of what it was going to do to the field, because it really does look like something. There, look, see those blades? That's pretty scary, you know. I thought that was going to plough up my crop. I could make some notes that we've had to. Oh yeah, that's effort, man. You've watched my videos. When have I ever done that sort of thing? Nah. If I'm really feeling proper, like on it and organised and everything, I might watch the last 15 seconds of my previous video to try and figure out where I was. That's about as far as my effort goes. Weeder looks like yours. You've got the bigger one, haven't you? You've got the 18 grand one. That's like 9 meters. This thing was 750 quid, so the fact that I've got to drive around the field more times is really, like, not a big deal. My garage has a notepad in game no one uses. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'd forgotten that existed, see? That'd be helpful. I should probably have a look at that and start using it. Check my notes. It does sound like work though. You're not supposed to do work when you're playing video games. That's the whole point of video games. It's mad, isn't it, that this has become a job for a lot of people. I think you have the larger one. Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure we bought you the 18 grand one. Right, lower is B. And then just drive. And we should see, let's put cruise control on. Should see all these weeds just disappear. Yeah, you can actually. I love the immediate change that's there. And it's nice that it's different to the herbicide. When you spray with the herbicide, you actually see the dead weeds, which is really quite cool. I appreciate it anyway. Alright, I'm going to go out there. This is going to kill the grass. Oh, it's not killing the grass, okay. All the way down here. Let's have a mento. Try and get some liquid on my throat. There we go. I can feel my throat drying up as I do this. Why are we hitting Jack? What did he do? It's like colouring in. Yeah, totally. Love to remove these. Hate when the crop is already big and you can't see the weeds. Yeah, totally. I love that you can just see a little path where I've been. There they go. You can actually see them disappear as I go over. That's quite cool. Pop. Come on, round we go. Superb. Herbicide also affects yield for the bed. Does it? I did not know that. I did not know that. Wow. You learn something every day. Is it like a 5% penalty or something? That's really bad because you're obviously spending money to put it on there and it's also costing you money. Weeds also do sets balance. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I'm going to crash into my house. I'll crash into my house. Oh, I've missed a couple there. I'm going to have to come back for that. Yeah, I imagine the penalty for using it is smaller than the penalty for not using it. Like the weed penalty. For sure. Otherwise there wouldn't be any point. You just wouldn't bother, would you? And that did read that herbicide is 15% off on the bonus yield. Wow. That is a massive amount. Got rid of that. Nice. I hear a meow. What kind of a meow? Hello. Hi, Ford. You alright, boy? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I'm farming at the moment. That way. I'll just put the lights on. Don't need them. Meow. 15% is massive. That's a huge amount. Meow. Yeah, he definitely wants to sleep on the keyboard. What? What's up? Come on. What? You've already had food, boy. Okay. Is that lowered or not? Yeah, it is lowered. Okay. Sweet. This cat. I don't understand what he wants right now. Usually he wants to sit on me, but that doesn't seem to be what he wants today. I need to go and get my spray adhesive. One of my acoustic panels has fallen off the ceiling. There we go, that field is now weed free. Let's go and do our other field. Oh, I hit a tree. What's up? What do you want? 15% is now full weed, herbicide is 5 to 7.5. That's good. So if you do it with a mechanical weeder, presumably there's no penalty. I would hope that'd be the case anyway. Oh, drop it. And away we go. It's supposed to be ridiculously strong double-sided clear tape that should be good. Alright. So yeah, the answer is always weed your field mechanically when the weeds are tiny. Alright, let's call it there. Feels about halfway. Looks about halfway as well. That's cool. And try and line this up with the building. Perfect. Excellent. And then round again for that. I'm going to miss a couple there, which I'll have to come back for. I'll have to do the headland, I think, again. Ford, what's up? What do you want? You're causing mayhem, my dude. Right. Where is my line? It's there. Nice. Doing it wrong until one of the wrongs work. Yeah, totally. That's how we should all do things, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, I think maybe we'll return this weeder, you know. We might get the bigger one next time. Because this is taking a while and it's only a small field. Adam, how you doing? Welcome along. I've been up and down. Thank you. I'm not bad at the moment. I mean, I'm having a chill time on my farm, so I'm good. How are you? Try not to miss things. Use the bigger one that is a hoe, so it grabs medium and small ones. Oh, okay. I've never looked at them, like, in terms of differences, to be honest. I have no idea. You're good. Excellent. I'm glad you're good at them. You've been IRL farming. Oh, amazing. Did you see my post the other day about IRL farming? It was, yeah. Absolutely not farming. Lawn mowing. But it is technically a tractor. It's a ride-on mower, you know? Like, it is a tractor unit. Definitely doesn't count. Right, down here. Yeah, my mini tractor. I don't know if they make any other attachments for it. I don't think they do, because where the grass box attaches, there's no... It doesn't allow for anything else to be there, really. And there's no, like, PTO type device or anything. As far as I know, you can't detach the mowing deck. Not without serious deconstruction of the machine, that is. Let's go through that way. I guess I'm using a JD 6300. I think it's a 6400. 6405. There you go. That's what I'm using. Yeah, it does need an umbrella attachment, except for the fact that it doesn't work in the rain. Like, as soon as the grass is even slightly damp, it can't cope with it. It becomes pretty much useless immediately. Away we go, back up that end. It's very nice. Very nice. I just wish that I could get a front loader for this. But because it's rented, I can't. I'm going to have to wait until after next harvest, and then I'll hopefully be able to afford to buy it. Yield in the rain goes down 50%. Yeah, totally. Now, as soon as the grass gets slightly damp, it just chokes up. It can't cope with it. It really can't deal with it at all. Okay, there's still a couple of weeds there. Didn't get them at all. There we go. That'll get them. Mushy wet grass. Yeah, if it's too damp, then like every 10 minutes I have to lift the thing up onto its side and unclog the blades. It's really annoying. You have 26400 IRL. Not cheap. Just one was 50,000. Wow. That's incredible. What crops do you grow? Or do you use it for animals, for caring for animals? Animal farming. None. You grow no crops, okay. Fair enough. You just like tractors. You just like driving them around. I could understand that, to be honest. I know that's not the case. Right. Oof. Let's go pick up that little corner there. We already did the other field, right? We don't have to do that one. Drags them at the weekend. Excellent. That would be fun. Tractor drag racing. I'm absolutely certain it's a thing that people do. No question about that. If it's got wheels and an engine, then there will be races for them. Have you ever seen lawnmower racing? That's a really exciting sport. They get those things going so fast. Really tiny little machines. Cool, right, that's our fields fully fertilised and fully weeded. That is just beautiful. All sorted out. We're going to pop you over in this corner here. And yeah, I think we're now done. Probably until harvest time, I guess. Very dangerous sport. Yeah, it is. It's very dangerous. You've seen tractor pulling. I don't think I have seen tractor pulling, actually. I've seen pallet jack racing. No. You have to look that up now. Yeah, there's nothing else to do, is there, until harvest? We just sit and wait now. So let's go back to the old house here, and then we'll sleep. Well, I guess we could have a quick look at what contracts are about. It's only fertilising and weeding. It is the big weeder though. How big's field 5? 4, 5. 5's pretty big actually. That's going to be a fairly sizable contract. And it's only $1,000. Fertilising in field 16 for $8,000. 16 must be very large then. Oh yeah. It is very... Oh, that's the one next to mine. I wonder if I could have had overspray with... Yeah. I could have just like oversprayed it and got that. We could probably do field 16 for that amount of money, I think. Let's give it a shot. Borrow items. You do hay, you have cows. Ah, cool. Solve your lawnmower problem. Take the plastic end piece, fold it up, or take it off. Plastic end piece. I don't think they have any. They're solid. They're solid metal rotors. They're just a bent bit of metal. That's the lot. That's all there is to them. Right. Okay. So we need to go find that tractor. Here it is. And oh, that's of course why it's expensive. Didn't think about that. Yeah, we have to buy our own fertilizer. I forgot all about that. We do have a little bit of it though. Jeez. Well, it makes sense to buy it. It's a solid one, solid fertilizer bag. There you go, 1,000 litres for 18.20. So that's going to cost us a fair whack. So that's half the job price right there, gone immediately. Oh, in typical fashion, it puts it the opposite side of the vehicle. Ooh. Oh, I see what you mean, actually. You're talking about the surround, the plastic sheath. Yeah, because then there's nothing nothing for it to get caught on. But the trouble with that is that then it doesn't function, it doesn't pick up the grass, it then drops the grass. Because the vacuum is no longer in place. The fan effect of the blades doesn't pick up the stuff. So yeah, I don't think that would work for me, unfortunately. Right, the nice thing is that if we don't use all of this, we do get to keep it. Don't see a lot of people using vouchers. Do you see regularly here since there's a voucher due at the end of town? Oh, nice. I've been looking at tractors more, since starting to play this. I now take note when I go past the farm, like, oh yeah, they've got a John Deere. Oh, why did you stop? If you just kept going... Man, can you imagine the value of that claim? That would be massive. Right, we're going through this way. Shouldn't have cut that corner really, but we'll pretend it's fine. Okay, let's do this thing. I forget how wide the spray is on this machine. Oh, that would not be a pretty accident. No, it wouldn't. The weight of a tractor, like the front weight just boxing in the side of your thing, that would be mental, wouldn't it? Right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's about the right distance, to be honest. Nice. Okay then. That's the edge of the field there. Right, here we go. That was way too early, and I am way too far over. That's more like it. Right. Who knows if we're going to have enough enough of this stuff to go round. It's only a little Peugeot. Yeah, totally. An impact like that would have pushed it across to the, like, off the other side of the road, I would imagine. It was a pretty big impact. Driver's side as well. So, some definite injuries, I'd have thought. Wow. So, the rate that's decreasing, I think I'm definitely going to have some left. You tried to find pallet jack racing, nothing came up. Time to call a buddy. So there's really nothing on YouTube about it. That's very surprising. You can usually find anything on YouTube. Do they maybe have a different name that they call the things rather than pallet jacks? Because they're obviously high-end race vehicles now. They probably call them something different. 19%? I think one bag might have done this field, you know. We've missed the corner, but that's going to be okay. I swear this field was grown longer than this a minute ago before I took the contract. Changed the field type, or the field growth state or something. There we go, let's do that. Tried funny pallet jack racing, nothing came up. Oh yeah. We race pigs for fun. Wow. There is pallet truck racing. Could be that. I know for sure there's forklift racing. How are we doing? We're only down to 17%. So we definitely didn't need to buy 2 bags, I reckon. I reckon we could have done that quite easily with the 1. However, we are going to have to go over that bit, sadly. Seems a bit of a waste, doesn't it? This thing doesn't have the ability to change the size of the spread either. There we go. Right, we'll follow this line now. Maybe it was about the right amount after all. Yeah, that's covering that as well. If we can move, there's a race for it, absolutely. Except for cheese wheels, that's another type of race. Yeah, it is a race though. You chase your cheese wheel down the mountain. There's proper injuries. There's even been fatalities on that race. Like that's serious stuff. Real serious stuff. Yeah. Full on risk of broken bones and it's even more serious. I definitely would never want to be having a go at that. Scare the hell out of me, that would. Yeah, that hill that they chase that thing down is steep. Really steep. Okay, here we go. Lovely. How about running downhill with a bale chasing you? Oof. No thanks. Yeah, it doesn't sound like my idea of a fun weekend, I'll be honest. Yeah, okay, so maybe I am going to use both these bags. Not all of them, but I'm going to go into the second bag. Much as you love cheese, not sure I'll risk my life for it. No, same. Yeah. I think I'll stick to Lego model building, thank you. I'm not a very good judge of how wide this spray is, you know. Need to keep an eye on the contract completion. I don't want to do too much. There we go. Bit there. And then there. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. You have, yeah, you definitely have a model to build. Again, 98%. Field finished. Amazing. Right, let's head back down the bottom and unload this 11% of fertilizer. We've got so much solid fertilizer now. I don't think we're going to need to buy any for a very long time. Which I guess is a good thing. Right. Oops. Forget about the terrain here. Turn you around that way. And then, there we go. Unload there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's put it in those pallets. That's really weird, rather than giving me a big bag. Ah, well, that's fine, I guess. Right. Field completed. Collect. So, 7,108 contract income. I swear it was over 8 grand. Oh, of course, because I borrowed the stuff. And I spent 3.5 grand on this stuff. But then I've got a lot of it back, so I probably spent 1.5 grand. So I've made about 5 grand out of that, I'd say. Because, yeah, obviously we've got that left to use another day. Right. One mod you use is all big bags. So every unload tries to get big bags instead of pallets. Oh, that's interesting. That could be worth a shout. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's that one. There we go. Oh, blimey. Visit. There we are. Right, we are going to sleep till tomorrow. And see what the next day brings. Oh man. I can really feel my my throat drying out and like getting bigger as I talk. Superb. Look at our lovely oat crop now. That is looking really lovely. Fertilizer 97, yield bonus plus 65. Shouldn't it be higher than that? What else does it need? Oh, needs lime, needs ploughing, needs rolling. Blimey. That's a fair amount. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to plough it then at some time. But 65% is fine for now. That will do us. There's nothing for us to do, so unless we check the contracts again. Yeah, fertilising and ploughing. I don't fancy either of those things. Field 4, yeah. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid. We're gonna sleep until harvest time, I think. How are we now? Growth, growing, 65% still. Beautiful. Wake up. Again, sleeping is currently not possible. Is it too soon? Okay, I probably have to wait longer into the day. I probably should have returned that weeder, to be honest. Though it's not costing me a lot, is it? Let's see. Oh, did I bought it? Okay, it's the sprayer that I leased. Sure. That's fine. And the cultivator's fine as well. How much is that to purchase? It's 4 grand. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to need to get a harvester fairly soon. So let's go back to the map again. And yeah. Oh. Visit home. Are we allowed to sleep yet? Yeah, there we go. 9 o'clock. Oh, so much sleeping. It must be harvest time fairly soon. Rain, and that almost looked like snow then. Also to go bigger. Okay. Yep, still growing. Still growing. Great demand at Losberger Fashion. Wonder what they're demanding. What's in this field? This is barley. Amazing. So there might be a harvest contract to do then. That was the wrong one. We are in... Yes, we are in harvest time. Let's do it. Let's do a harvesting contract. We will borrow your items. No space for contract vehicles. Please move your equipment away. Really? Oh, it's because there's so many of them. I wonder if it's even possible for us to do that. Let's go to the store. Maybe there's just so many. Right, F12. This is where we find out whether this stuff still works. Super strength on. Yeah, it does still work. Okay, I'm going to put this over here so it's totally out of the way. And then we'll try the contract again. Harvesting, borrow items. There we go. Managed to put it all in that time. So we're doing field 10. We've already done that once before. Oh. I didn't mean to throw that. I meant to get in that. Really? Alright, let's turn super strength off again. Why are these buttons not working? Huh. For some reason, that wasn't working. Okay, I'm going to have to move the tractor first. Alright, you go there. Now I need to zoom out so I can see what's going on. No, that's the wrong way. That's it, that's it. You're going where I want you to go. Beautiful. That worked really nicely. Are you still super speed running? Oh, that's a good question actually. I haven't checked that. Jump out. No, my run speed is now normal. So there you go. Disabling cheats did fix it. So as long as my easy development mod can still do everything that it's supposed to be able to do, then we're all good. I think it will do, to be honest. Does it mean that I can't... Ow! Cool. There was something on my mouse pad that just jabbed me. That was nasty. What was I going to check? That totally distracted me then. Sorry about that, I just got really stabbed in my finger. What was I saying? I don't know why they don't combo a low dolly, low trailer and a dolly one instead of two dollies. Yeah, two dollies are just like nightmare in terms of doing this sort of stuff. Yeah, as long as my easy one... Oh, the console. Can I still access the console? Yes, I can. So, I rarely ever use console commands, but I do sometimes, so at least that's still a thing. Right, we'll go along here. That really hurt. I don't know what it was. It was a little spike just went into my finger. The only thing I really use it for is taking screenshots. I yeah, go into the thing and set my field of view to really small so that it acts as a longer camera lens, so you can take some cool shots. So it looks a bit rough as a wide-angled thing. Okay, straight over here, and then we should be pointing more or less at field 10. It's going to take a while to get here with the combine. Let's take off the cover. There we go, in preparation. They need the snow runner photo mode. Oh yeah, they do. The photo mode in that is awesome. It looks really cool. Oof. Right, let's park these up over here. And... okay. Back her up. Go on. There we are. Hopefully it can tow its own header trailer. That would be awkward, wouldn't it, if it couldn't? And click. Oh dear. Man, I'm glad that sorted that out. I was never going to be able to do that. I guess I could have put super strength on again, but... there we go. Right, let's try and get this thing down there then. It does 12 miles an hour. It could be a lot worse. Can we borrow this like for a bit longer and do our own field with it as well? That would be nice. Yeah, sadly the thing's a bit too intelligent for that. You can do 2 contract fields with the equipment from one contract, but you can't use contract equipment on your own farm. They're wise to that. Really cheap rental that would be. To be honest, the prices that they charge you for rental for contract work ought to be the prices they charge you normally. It would be about right. I'm not going to try and drive this through the trees. There is actually room there. I'll probably get it caught. Probably get it stuck somewhere. They will grab even if it's on the floor. Will it? I thought you had to be a bit more accurate than that. I thought it had to be like touching the trailer at least. I'll have to investigate that, see how close I can do it. Or how far I can do it, should I say. I wish they delivered the equipment to the field for you, that would be nice. Save a bit of journeying. Yep, we're going down this way still. I do love the mountains around here, they're really quite impressive. Check out the views. Good thing got a small map, yeah, totally. This is where, you know, you got the difference between live streaming and videos. I could cut this out, or at least time lapse it, hyperlapse it. Blimey. I've got to stop myself doing that. I need to pick one or the other. Hyperlapse is the correct word. I think even on my Lego stuff, the way I mostly do it is technically a hyperlapse. You can get away with calling it a time-lapse. When I do it on the GoPro, it is time-lapse because I actively set it to time-lapse mode, which means it's taking photographs. But, yeah, hyper time-lapse. But when I just download my stream and speed it up, that I think is technically a hyperlapse. Because there's 2 differentiators. One is the fact that it's video rather than photographs. A time-lapse is a series of photographs stitched into a video, whereas a hyperlapse is a video that has been sped up. But also a hyperlapse is where the camera is moving, like following a vehicle or attached to a person that's walking or whatever. And a time-lapse is where the camera is in a static position. It's got a lot going on. Blimey. I don't know where to put this thing to start it. Come on. Let me get through. There we are. There we are, next to this field will do. So yeah, I don't know whether it stays a hyperlapse because it's video, or whether it's the fact, I don't know what the most important factor is, the format of the recording, whether it's video or photos, or whether it's static or moving. Unfold, sure. Here she goes. Walking down the street with the funniest look from everyone we meet. Just trying to be friendly. Can't remember any more of the lines. People say monkey around, we're too busy singing to put anybody down. Okay. 10 points if you know where that's from. That money left on the field and you're not able to pick up. Money left on the what field? Where? Which field are we talking about? Straw. Oh yeah, totally. Actually, I can pick it up. I've got a mod. Yeah, Warren gets 10 points. I do have a mod that allows collection of straw at missions. What I don't have is any equipment with which to pick it up. So in theory I could get myself a really cheap loading wagon. I could go get a modded one that's, you know, decent money or old or whatever. And I could get the money. You know, old people things. Yeah, well, we are old people, Warren. Don't fool yourself. Yeah, so that's extra money. I mean, you say all that money, a field this size, you're probably talking what, an extra 10, like, not even 10 grand would it be for straw? I don't know. Might be useful for future though, if I was to get some animals. Should we do that? Go on, give me a vote. Do we look for a modded loading wagon that's a bit cheaper and use it to collect the straw on this field, or shall we leave it? I think we would just sell the straw on this occasion because we don't have any need for it right now. We've done less than a lap and the contract on this field is 20% complete. That's mental, isn't it? That's really mental. Mentally you're 10. Yeah, we all are. I don't know, I think I'm still like 19. I think 19 is where I'm at. Yeah, let me know guys, I want a vote from each of you that's watching. Here with the monkeys, people say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. Don't think it'd be worth the hassle or the rent. If you had one already, it would be good, maybe 3k max. Yeah, and we do have to pay for our own harvester, don't forget. I know that I've got one downloaded that's like 12 grand. So we could do that. And of course we could just rent one. Field 10 is 30% completed already. It's craziness, isn't it? So Warren votes for mod. William votes for mod. as long as it's under 3k, otherwise don't mod. Well, that's difficult now. I need a tiebreaker. I need a tiebreaker. Somebody else. I know there's a third person out there somewhere watching. Don't feel pressured to talk if you don't want to talk. If you just want to watch and be chill, that's fine. But should you feel invested enough, I would welcome a tie-break decision. Yeah, we're not going to make it easy, no. Like, it took me a long time to make up my mind what I was going to do with, like, the weeder and the fertilizer. Crazy. Hey, Sean's here. Sean says mod. Okay. There we go. It looks like we're doing it, guys. When the farm fails, Sean and Warren take the blame. And William goes, I told you so. How you doing, Sean? Are you good? So you can't hide from me. It says on my my YouTube studio screen that I had a third person hanging around, so we're getting there with this though. We've done 2 laps and we've probably, I'd say, done a good 40% of the field. It certainly feels like that. Doing well, watching you while working. Awesome. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the lurk. That is most appreciated. How are we doing on this thing? We're 69% full. I messed up the straw a bit there. That's not a very helpful pattern for picking it up in. How can I lurk knowing that? Already knew. I could see the participants. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a thing that OBS can do. So when I'm streaming on Twitch on OBS, the Stream Elements Live plugin for it connects to Twitch, gives me the chat and everything, and that tells me how many people are watching in OBS. But yeah, it doesn't do it for YouTube. There's no facility for doing that. I don't know why. There really ought to be. I lurk in the shadows, waiting for criminals to strike. I went and watched the Spider-Man. Is it Across the Spider-Verse? This one? I can't remember. Last night. I went to see it last night anyway. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good watching. It's to be continued, which I didn't know. I didn't realise it wasn't an entire story. So it got to the end and it was like, yeah. That's where we're going to stop. So yeah, it's a bit kind of like, okay, I kind of would like to see the end of that arc. So yeah, just to warn you, Warren, you don't get a complete story. Uh, 92%. We'll get to the end of this row, I think, quite easily. It looks like we'll fit the entire field into those trailers anyway. I don't need to worry about that sending a worker off or anything. Hyping out. Does it end suddenly? No, not suddenly. There's quite a lot going on. Let's put it that way. So he achieves something significant, and that's where they end the film. Well, I say that it sort of achieves it and sort of doesn't. Yeah, there's more than one thing getting in the way in this film. It's not just a supervillain. Right, one trailer full. The trailer tells you quite a lot of what's going on, to be honest. But yeah, there's a significant road bump that he has to deal with, and by the end of the film, he's done a major thing towards it. Let's put it that way. I can't really say any more than that, not without giving stuff away. But it was fun. It was a good film. I enjoyed it. Don't know when the next part's coming out. I guess it'll be 2 or 3 years. Maybe they've made it already. Maybe it'll come out in like 6 months' time. It's not entirely unheard of that they do that. I like the attention to detail in this, that the straw takes time to go through the machine. So you start harvesting and it's like you travel the entire length of the harvester before the straw comes out. So where you start cutting and where the straw comes out is the same place, because obviously it's got to go through the machine and be divided before that happens. They just copy and paste and change the lines. Yeah, pretty much. Man, the movement in it is crazy. Like, because it's a cartoon, things like, yeah, panning and it's a bit mind-bending. Like, there are moments where I'm like, oh my god, you just need to like stop moving for a minute, please. Can you just calm down? Because, you know, I'm not like a 8-year-old with ADHD that needs all of that. Like, it was, wow. That's how you know you're getting old, isn't it? When you watch a film and you're like, oh yeah, well, I wish I would just hold the camera still. Yeah, that's me now. Oh, there was a dude though. Like, it was the screening I went to was an autism-friendly screening. My friend works for disability, the local disability charity in one of the support like offices, and he like arranges these special screenings for they're autism friendly. Basically means the lights don't go off fully. There's a light on the whole time, and it's not a problem for you to get up and move around and like talk, stuff like that. You can eat and drink, and you can natter a little bit during the film. Like, that's okay. But there was a guy that came in with his kids, and he was like fully taking phone calls, and then he was taking about 5-minute phone calls, and like because of the volume of the film, he was shouting to compete with the volume of the film, and like I didn't like nobody thought they could say anything. It's an autism screening, you know, so like you're supposed to be okay with a bit of disruption, but like it was like well over the top. It's not. I mean, I'd be very surprised if the guy has any kind of ADHD related affliction, but yeah, it was not good. He went out like halfway through the film. He left, and like 15 minutes later he came back again with a load of popcorn and stuff. So his kids missed a lot of the film. It's partly because he was talking over it, and partly because he took them out to go get snacks and stuff. And it was like too much. Yeah, It was a bit crazy. Anyway, it wasn't too bad. Like, he didn't, you know, he did it a couple of times, and it was enough to be a bit like, oh, really? Okay, let's get this stuff put away, or at least sold, and then I have to remember not to complete the contract because I need to go back for the straw. Some people are just clueless to their surroundings. Yeah, totally. You know when you get a feeling like it's a bit judgy, but when you look at someone, in fact, it wasn't judgy because the guy had already. I didn't see the guy to start with. First I knew was the dude that you know, the dude was talking on the phone loudly. I didn't see him, I heard him. So he'd already revealed his character, but then, you know, when you see someone after that and you're like, the way you're dressed and the way you look and everything just, you know, confirms everything. Like, everything that's in your head about them. You're like, oh, yeah, totally. I mean, it is judgy, I admit, and, you know, just so happens that he's a total dick and is wearing stuff like that. But you know what I mean, like, it's sad that people like that create stereotypes in the first place. Right, you go over there, and then you go there. Excellent. Sorry, William. Whoa, what's going on with that trailer? Oh, I think it hit the roof. Whoops. So we got a grand's worth of bonus pay for that. Right, let's detach you. Yeah, sorry, William, I didn't see your message there. That is also true on root crops. They have the whole harvester to run through before computing weights. Problem is, get more than 100% when it reaches 100%. Ah, yeah. 239 litres still. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It got interrupted at the end, didn't it? Okay. Well, we'll go the wrong way down the wrong way system. And then we'll do it again. It's going to take the entire time to do that. I think it's because it hit that roof. It disturbed it. There we go. Extra £311 there. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to leave you behind and go to the shop, if I can remember where the shop is from here. It's that way. Okay. Off we go across the field. And then we'll save the game and go look at mods. I mean, I guess we can have a look at the shop menu first and check there's nothing in there. I guess like a loading wagon is going to be the easiest thing, isn't it? It's going to be the right way to do this, because there's no point in bailing it. Is there? I mean, I could keep the bales, but I don't have a front loader to move them with. Right, we are at the shop. Let's get a look at this thing then. Tools. Auger wagons. Is that what you call a loading wagon? No, it's not, is it? They're not in there. Are they? No. Auger wagons are, yeah, those things, as I thought. What's it called? Manure spreaders. Forage wagons, that's the one we want. So 30 grand for a 16 meter cubed one. That's a lot of money. Okay, cool. Right. We are going to save the game. Quit the game. Never use an extended trailer on the front as well. It causes collision with the back trailer and hell breaks loose. I swear I just heard like a horrible noise. Right, esports. Oh, blimey, I forgot they've added that in. Right. So we are looking for forage wagons, right? Auger wagons. It's still in the same order. It does look like it's forage wagons. There we go. Okay, what are you? 3,500. That's about what you said, wasn't it? 10,000 litres. That's not bad, you know. That would do the job. Then there's a lizard. 4,700 for 8.5. That's nowhere near as good. These 26,030. Yeah, those are way too expensive. That one's massive. I'm looking for classic old things. Lizard forage wagons. Oh, they're feed wagons. They're not forage wagons. Why are they in the forage wagon category? Sorry. Crones. Those are going to be expensive. Yeah, 113 grand. I'm not seeing much. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be this one. What is that? That's a trailer, not a forager. Why are you in there? Doesn't have a pickup, does it? Does not. Okay, we'll go with this one. Install. Some modders botch the tag, sadly. Yeah, they do. There's also this. That looks like a bale trailer to me. It's an auto. Yeah, it is an auto load bale trailer. That's pretty good. Shame it's on a dolly. That could be something to look for in future. 19,000. I might install that for an option for future. I'm not a massive fan of the auto loaders unless they're real auto loaders with a mechanical pickup. Messes with my immersion. Right. Where are we then? These new things. La da da. There we go. There's one of them. What else do we have? Rail mower. There it is. That one. And I'm not enabling that one. And those don't need to be enabled. Cool. Okay. Start. I missed what that said then. I should have read. Universal auto load. Okay. Let's go back then. Am I going to have to do all of those now? Universal auto load. And that. And that. There we go. Universal auto load. How about that? Does that mean that every trailer will now auto load? Right, let's go back to... I can't jump to the other tractor. What's going on? It's cancelled my contract. What? It's cancelled my contract. Oh man. So apparently saving the game cancels contracts. The time's right though, isn't it? It's 10:34. I guess that would have been about where we were. Well, that's annoying, and our money is about where it was as well. So, can one of you guys look back in the stream and let me know how much the contract was for, so I can pay myself for it, because that's not on. We missed out on the straw, but at least now we got the mod for the future. Wow, sorry about your vote, guys. That's put the kibosh on that. That's not going to happen. Well then, I'm a bit knocked by that. That's not good. Game, you robbed me. Yeah, I need to pay myself for the contract because we did all of the work. That's annoying. You guys watched me save. I pressed the button. So yeah. Or you just cancelled it. 1,800? Is that all? I feel like it was more than that. I thought it was like an £8 contract, wasn't it? Are you sure? 1,800. I'm gonna have to. Not that I distrust you, but let's scan back. You're probably absolutely right. Here we go. Looking at it now. You're absolutely right. It was 8. Oh my goodness. I should never doubt you, William. I should never doubt you. That seems mad, though. That's very little. 1810. My goodness. Wow. Well, okay. Add money. 1810. That was poor. Who knows what I would have got for the straw. May barely have paid for the machine, but never mind. It is little. You also thought it was wrong. Yeah, you can't blame me for questioning it, can you? But man, I should know that you would get it right for sure. Right, we'll sleep again, and then maybe we will be able to harvest. I think we will purchase the harvester. We're going to need a trailer as well, though. So we'll have to see what a trailer costs. Hey, you're ready to harvest. Beautiful. Okay, then. Well, let's look at harvesting. Harvesters. Go all the way to the end, because that's all we can afford. So we got this baby for 12 grand. Yeah, 23. It's not much better. That doesn't come with a header either. I think it's going to have to be this one. I don't think we're going to get anything else. So I think we will. I think we'll buy it rather than lease it, because we're going to have a few fields worth out of it over time. We will buy that. Yes. Okay. Cool. Right, that's bought. So now we have 15 grand to find ourselves a trailer. That's a little on the small side. What can we afford with mods? Have I downloaded? I must have downloaded body trailers. Here we go. That's too expensive. Oh my goodness, we've got tiny things. Sheesh. I think we might be going and looking at trailer mods as well, guys. That's, yeah, 4 to 8 meters cubed. I mean, I guess we could. I mean, we get a fair amount in 8 meters cubed. That's 8,000 liters, isn't it? That might be where we're at for money at the moment. To the mods list, Robin. Indeed. I don't like those Welga trailers, though. That's the thing. How much is this? This is 1.6 meter cubed, so that's even worse for the same money. Right. Let's save the game then. Saving content. Blimey. All this quitting and reloading. It's the trouble with mods, isn't it? Right, trailers. There's going to be so many trailers. I want something that is 51 grand. No, I don't want that. I want something that's solid. How much are you? 18 grand. Yeah, I want a solid tow rather than a dolly. Small flatbed autoload trailer. That's interesting. Your immersion is ruined. I know. Tell me about it, right? You're 40 grand. You're no good. You're also massive. The Lizard Beatka, 2800. That's worse than what we've already got in game. We may end up just using what we've got. 25 grand, too much. 22 grand, too much. What's this? 9 grand. 14,000 litres. That's more like it. That's more like what we want, actually. That seems reasonable. Let's install that, because that's a good option. What are you? Oh, that's weird. You just stick it on the back. It's not even a trailer. It's a tray. The Lizard T103. Yeah, that's small again. Stroutman, 9,000 for 12,000 litres. Nah. Although it can be reconfigured flat, which is useful. It's going to be more than 9,000 for the 12,000 litre, isn't it? Yeah, 4,000 litres is going to be that price, and then more for a bigger one. What are you? 7.5 grand for 7,500 litres. So again, that's actually not crazy different. In fact, that's less than... I suppose it probably would be that much for the trailer we've got. It's 13 grand for 12,000 litres. I do like the options on it though. That's kind of interesting. It's a pack with the one I installed. Is it? FarmTech TDK. Oh yeah, okay. Fair enough. Maybe I should have got that instead then. What's this one? Payload 9,000. TDK 900, TDK 600. Okay. What are you? Capacity 9,000 again. Oh, 23,900 kilos. That's quite the range involved in that. It's a dolly trailer again though, isn't it? Which one was that I was looking at? It was that one, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a dolly trailer again. It's not the end of the world, but I really would rather not. Stroutman 3-way tippers. That seems like what I've already got as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much in here to compete with what we've got. What's the price? That's very specific. What, for that previous one? Where was it? I don't even know what I was looking at now. That one. So yeah, it is 3,343.82. That's mad. But look at how much option there is. Like, that price is going to go all over the place. It does go up to 24,000 though, which is decent. Lots of options with those. But again, you know, they're dolly trailers, which is not really what I'm after. Man, there's so much in this category. So many dolly trailers as well. 10,000 litres for 12 grand. Yeah, that's not much better than what's in there. What are you? Yeah, 22 grand. So much of the same one. Yeah, it's all variations, isn't it? I guess it's an easy thing for people to mod, and it's one of the first things you want, isn't it? Is a trailer. So people modding them is... Oh, I come out of the category. Oops. Yeah, people modding them is fairly common, you know. People getting into modding and like, what's the first thing I need is a trailer. Okay, let me go mod a trailer. I'll copy one that exists and just tweak it a bit to make it work for me. It's kind of your entry level modding, isn't it? Capacity 12,000, price 20,000. I'm purposefully trying to look for old stuff. Capacity 5.5 for 7 grand. Yeah, not as good as what we got. You did use one for the Adorante pack. Some harvesters can't reach over top of them. Yeah, that is an issue you've got to think about. Whether you can get your pipe over the top. Lizard 20, that's Dolly again. Dolly, hello Dolly. Man, what is wrong with my brain? Many things. 25 grand. It's so expensive, like all this stuff. You'd think you could get a really old one for a decent price. Small old trailer, there you go. 16 grand for 8,000. Again, that's not actually any better than the prices we're seeing for newer stuff. I think we'll be okay with the one we've got. It looked a decent price for a decent amount. Do you have sides? No, you're just a bale trailer. 19 grand for 15,000. Like, I really don't mind old-fashioned and like clapped out. I understand that because I'm paying less money, I get less of a product. That's fine, but it doesn't seem like they're charging new prices for old small things rather than old large things. No, okay, well we're going with what we got there then. Let's reload the game and try and find the trailer. There it is. It's that one. The Farm Tech TDK. I don't think I added anything else, did I? No, I did not. Why do modders add opening doors and windows on tractors and no dolly locking? Yeah. Is dolly locking a thing? Surely the trailer wouldn't behave itself. Excuse me, it wouldn't behave itself if you did that. Right. There's no tow hitch on that harvester, so we are going to have to go fetch our trailer separately, which is a little bit annoying. But I guess it's realistic, isn't it? At least we can teleport. That's very not realistic. But then this is Impatience Farm, so we don't wait for nothing. I think nobody got time for that. Blimey, I can't believe it's nearly 9 o'clock already. This evening has flown by. Oh, gosh. Through the sawmill. Hello, carpentry people. Hope your day is nice. This field, like, nobody's going to complain about me driving across this field. It's so heavily weeded. Yeah, time does fly when you're having fun. There's nothing going on that field, is there? They're just letting it go. I'd like to harvest this one, though. Maybe we could go and buy that forage wagon after all. $30 zone. Oh, can only do 20. Right, there's our brand new harvester, brand new old stock harvester. So trailers. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Trailers. Right, all the way to the end for the mod. There it's gonna be. Oh, Grimpack mod. There you go. There's our farm tech. 19,000. I don't remember it being that much. What? 90,014 meters cubed. Okay, this is not a good option. Why did I think this was a good option? The dolly trailer's better than that, isn't it? 14 meters cubed compared to 8 meters cubed for 11. So yeah, it's double the capacity, but for double the price. That one's 17 grand for 22. So that's a better deal. It's not 17 grand for 22, it's 70 grand for 12 and a half. Jeez, I don't know then. False economy. Okay, so that was a terrible idea. Right, let's go back to the ones at the end. So the Grim Pack is no help to us because that's massive stuff. This thing is... how much? 5 grand for 8 meters cubed. That seems like our best thing. Upper attacher, lower attacher. What are you looking for? What's the difference between that and that? Okay, I don't see any difference at all. Sure. Well, I guess we're going to buy that then for 5 grand. That sucks. I thought I could have sworn it was better value than that. You didn't vote for it. Nobody voted for it, did they? It's just what was available. It does kind of look good with this tractor though. This feels appropriate. It definitely feels appropriate. I'm not looking forward to driving that that harvester all the way back. There are dual wheels that size. Dual wheels? What do you mean? They're a lot bigger. I'm not sure what you mean by saying they're dual wheels that size. Do you mean like it in real life? You're saying you think that this is too much volume for the thing? Trailer seems to have dual wheels on each side. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does definitely doolies. Doolies? Oh, come on, get on the road. I'm wondering whether it's going to be quicker to go and get my other trailer and put the harvester on the trailer and bring it back that way. I don't think it's going to be quicker. I think we're better off just biting the bullet and driving over here. But at the very least, we are going to get this this crop cut today. We'll move over a little bit. There we go. Right. Actually, I need to turn the engine off on you, because I don't want to waste my own fuel. Probably should have filled the trailer with the fertilizer. It's liquid, isn't it? You can't do that. You can only do that with a solid one. Oh man. Sit back and enjoy the ride, people. This is going to take a little while. That's a big field. Imagine harvesting that with this. That'd take a while. In fact, that's probably close to the size of the very first one that I harvested in my my series. It's a drop top. Yeah, it's a drop top. Need to wear some PPE while you're driving this for sure. All the dust coming up in your face. Does have a great sound though. You had one that was very loud. Yeah, this sounds like a vintage engine, doesn't it? It does have that going for it. Yeah, I think the field that I harvested, the first field I harvested in my YouTube series was, it was about that size, but it was on a slope. And so harvesting with this thing was just a nightmare. One direction, it would just slow to a grind. I think I got about 20% of it harvested in a time lapse, and then I just jump cut because it took me so long. It took me all day. Literally, I recorded for hours. Well, I say that I stopped the recording after I'd done enough for a time lapse, and then I just played for a good 3 hours or something. It was a nightmare. Do you not remember that, Warren? Have you not watched the beginning of that series? Yeah, go back to... it's probably episode 1, I imagine. It's in the first 1 or 2 anyway, but... yeah, I complained a lot in that episode. Which is fair enough, because I did a massive field. I like swore that I would never again harvest a field with my own equipment until it was big equipment. Like, I'm totally borrowing... because I wanted to do it legit, you know? I wanted to be like, yeah, I'm going to earn the equipment I've got, and then I'm going to use it. Oh, I've just realised I've gone the wrong way. Because I put the trailer over on the other field. I was going to this field. That was silly of me. At least I didn't get too far. It's only round the corner. Right, I think this thing does like 6 miles an hour when it's harvesting, something like that. Hopefully these oats are going to bring us a decent profit. We really need it. Whoa! Back her up. Back her up. I was expecting that to lower it as well. It did not. I'm overwriting the texture on neighbour's field. That's quite funny. I'm pleased they harvested before me though. That's making my life a lot easier. It is funny that it's now joined those fields together. Thankfully it still recognises that it's my field, not their field though. I'm amazed that this plot of land was purchasable. Maybe they design it so that you look at it and go, oh okay, I'll extend my field by buying this little bit of land that's on the side. I wonder if that's the case. I doubt they've intended, because they, you know, when you mod a map, when you create a map, they give you a load of starting stuff. They don't really intend for you to do it the way I do it, which is the whole, you know, start with nothing vibe. They expect us to use the equipment that they provide. So I doubt they'd expect people to just buy these bits on their own and then farm them. I must be in the minority doing this. Right, so that's 1 lap done, and we are 40% full. That's decent. I am actually a little worried about whether this auger arm is going to go over the trailer. I think it will. I might have to go over the back though, rather than the side. We shall see. Bit of texture buzzing going on over on the buildings over there, and the silos. It's not very nice. 4 miles an hour, I was mistaken, this is going 4 miles an hour. Yeah, imagine that on a massive field. And on a hill as well, so it goes down to like 0.5 of a mile an hour. Okay, we've gone round again and we are at 60%, 61%. You need a good music collection, yeah, totally. Looks like we're going to need that auger wagon after all. I forgot that there's no option of chopping the crop on this. I mean, we could just plough it in. But to be honest, for the money, we might as well get it and get the extra profit. I imagine the first load, or not the first load, the first field, will probably pay for the loading wagon. Right. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming back. Come on, let's turn this thing round. Man, this thing is such a pig. I need to remember to turn it off when I'm manoeuvring because obviously it gets a lot quicker then. I ought to have the lo-fi music on, didn't I, really? I guess it's not too late to do that. Let's, there we go. Ooh. Nice. A little bit of lo-fi music. I can't even hear it over the tractor. Yep, total eclipse of the heart. Another 10 points there. Warren's getting a load of points today. Well, I'm definitely going to have to do 2 passes, I think. I don't know, I might be able to get quite a lot of this in one. Oh, we're full. We're full. You'd recommend the Trettendagen from SFS 19. Amazing. It just bops. Okay. Noted. Come on. Back her up. Back her up. There we go. That fits in there nicely. 14,000 litres going into an 8,000 litre trailer. This is going to be interesting. Okay, this trailer is way bigger than 18,000. Oh, 8,000, sorry. Either that or I misread the amount that was in there. I must have misread the amount, I'm sure. FS19 music selection was good. Oh, okay. I don't remember it. I've only barely touched the music in these games. I love that the lo-fi is just entirely drowned out. You can't hear it at all. It's quite hilarious, to be honest. Come on, back her up. Yeah, we are going to have to do 2 more. There's no way that's going to fit in one width. Oof, maybe it is. Oh my word. I was really not expecting that. It is a little bit touch and go. Go on, forward. There we go. Yeah. It's a little bit finicky, but we can just about get away with it. Wow, how about that? I never would have thought that that would go in. No, we're not getting it down there for sure. She tweaked like a tiger. Come on, spin it round. Back it up, one little bit to go. Oh, go on, lower it. Beautiful. One little wisp that we missed there. Nice. There's probably not a lot of point in putting this in here. There's only 301 litres in this. I definitely misread the amount last time, didn't I? Oof. There we go. Right, let's get ourselves over to the other field then. And then we're going to have to buy ourselves a forage wagon. Oh, my back is not happy. I think the other field is bigger than this one. I'm not entirely sure. Because it's a weird shape, it's kind of a bit like the distribution is uneven. So it's hard to tell which is the bigger field. But still, we have done quite a lot today. Now I need you here tonight, and I need you more than ever. That was actually number one the week I was born. I presume the day, because the day I was born is in the week I was born. Don't have access to this land. I think you'll find I do, sir. It's my land. Yeah, good old Bonnie Tyler. Getting it to number one for my birthday. Yeah, it really wasn't worth putting that lo-fi on, was it? Can't hear a darn thing. Oh, I missed a bit in my field here. I didn't plant there. Oops, didn't mean to get out. Precious profits leaking away there with every bit of clean land. Once the traction engine is done, it will be fine. Yeah, probably. It kind of feels like a steam machine. Look at the amount of dust that's going into my face. My dude is breathing that in. That's awful. Like, health and safety would not be happy with what's going on here. Not at all. Get the gold lung. Absolutely. Nah, breathing things in is not to be taken lightly. It's very important to look after yourself in that respect. That's how I lost my dad. Where are the safety glasses on heavy equipment? Good point. That's something they should add into the game, actually, is like some kind of detection for if you're in open vehicles. And like the option to have proper protection on. Because like you can wear all the chainsaw gear. Seen that on the character selection menu. You can definitely wear all of the protective stuff. In fact, I think it looks like I'm just wearing jeans. Yeah, I'm not wearing chainsaw trousers, but they do exist. I'm wearing chainsaw gloves. Put a filter mask and glasses would be cool. Yeah, totally. Alright, let's try this going this way. Yeah. Oof. Scraping it along the wall of the building there. I probably should have left a bit of a margin, to be honest. I am a little bit close to that, I will admit. Alright, let's go down here. Harvest all this up. %, full. Oh no, I didn't mean to hire someone. Hired 2 people, in fact. No field found. That's fair. There she blows, right. Farming time. Hello, Chris. You're actually here towards the end of farming time. Not going to be going for a whole lot longer, to be honest. I feel like I need a stand desk. I'm definitely having issues with the amount of verticality right now. The lack of verticality. C to I, yeah, my sobriety test, yeah. I don't think you're wrong there. Drunk in charge of a harvester. Oh, we're full. We're full. Here we go. Start the engine. Start your engines, please. I've not been around that way, actually. I'm going to go around that way just for a change. Either way, we have to look back on ourselves. I think this is a further look back, but it'd be nice for the interest. So yeah, we've got 1,800 litres, not 18,000 litres. Yeah, that's a bit more realistic. I don't think our profits are going to be ridiculous on this field, guys. I'm just saying. Yeah, this is not going to be magnificent, is it? I'm glad we didn't splash out on a really massive trailer. I was considering it for a moment. That's why they design harvesters to be slow, more drinking time. Absolutely. Right, it's too high at the front, so we'll back it in like that. Drive straight through the crop, that's exactly what you're meant to do. So we're getting 3,200, so we've already doubled what we had just on that little bit. And leave this over here. Turn you off and pipe in. What? Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant that and that. Come on, down. And away we go. Right. On the road again. On the field again, I guess. Gosh, it's been a while since someone's been here without being a member. I'd forgotten what it looked like to have the white text on there. Oof. Back her up. Back her up. Hey, Greg Dillon. Welcome along. Finally got your PS5. Excellent. Well done. Are you enjoying it? Of course you're enjoying it. That's a silly question. Why would you not be enjoying it? What games are you playing on it? Getting there with this field. Jedi Survivor, awesome. I think I'm going to start playing Fallen Order. I've not played that one yet, so it makes sense to play that one first to get the story. And yeah, obviously the fact that it was being given away is helpful as well. I should have cut myself at least another width there. There we go. I'm excited to see the Ahsoka TV series. That should be pretty good. I'm hoping we might get a glimpse of Ezra Bridger or someone in it. We've already seen a couple of people. I think we've met Hera, haven't we? And I can't remember what the dude's name was, the large blue guy from Rebels. He was in Andor, I want to say? Was it Andor? No, it was Mandalorian. He was in the Mandalorian. He was with the New Republic guy in a bar, making snarky comments as he does. I enjoyed seeing him in there. It was really cool seeing Bane in it as well in the previous series in Season 2. I'm looking forward to what the next season brings as well. Adventures with Mando and Grogu again. Now that Mandalore has been retaken, they're going to go into business on their own. Little detective agency going on there. Should be quite fun. Whoa! Why did you not lower down like I asked you? Oh, because I actually asked you to turn on the light is what I did by accident. Man. I need to get good at this game. Silly mistakes. And I missed a bit as well. Typical. I suddenly got to the last pass without really even noticing. It just happened. Away we go, right. Top speed now. Let's grab these last little bits. There we go. La da da, there we are. Beautiful. Fill it right up. And that is the end of this year's harvest. Man, that's gone quick. There we go. Right, let's put this thing away. I can't wait to get a much bigger harvester. This is still the same harvester that I'm using in the other farm, in the YouTube farm. There we go. Engine off. Down we get. We have 4,111 litres to sell. So let's have a look. That's the wrong menu. Let's have a look at the prices. They're not going to be good, are they? Barley. Yeah, 790 compared to 1,134. I don't think we're going to need the trailer for anything though. Not for anything else, so we can tuck this away and we can get that price when it's time. That seems like a good plan to me. Oh, that was the wrong way. There we are. Go on. Back you go. That'll do nicely. There we are. Right, and now we can look at getting a forage wagon. Let's turn the engine off quickly. Yeah, so we want forage wagons. There we go. Mod 3.5 grand. Fill volume small. Fill volume big. 13 meters cubed. For an extra £100. Yeah, that seems worth it. Design wood, aluminum. No, I'm happy with the wood. That's fine. Top attachment. I don't know which one we need. I'm guessing that one. Alright. So it looks like we're buying this, I think, for the money. We can afford it, so why not? Right. Guess we've got to go get it now then. We are going to need a tractor with a front loader though, so that's going to be coming soon. I feel like this might be something that we need to sell straight away, the straw. Even though the price may not be great. Because we kind of want our money back from the investment in the wagon. So you guys that voted earlier, at least you do get what you voted for just a little bit later. Yeah, that really sucked about that contract being ditched. It definitely shouldn't have done that. That's a shortfall in the game. Be it like when you save and reload, it just drops any contracts you're on. That's not fair. It should remember that. There's no reason it shouldn't, because it can remember field states and stuff, because it remembers all your own ones. That's a real oversight in the game. Man, for a small map, like it's only a small map, but it feels big. Like this feels like a long way to go. I mean, I've seen other maps and that prove that this really isn't a long way to go, but it does still feel like a long way to go. I guess I am crossing the entire width of it. But even so, I don't think you can go the other side of the water, can you? Hello, forage wagon, where are you? There you are. It's not big. It really isn't big. Oh. Yeah, that was wrong. I need the lower one. I need the lower one. Okay, detach. Right, so let's get rid of you again. That was a problem. I got that wrong. Oof. Yeah, it doesn't like that, does it? I think it dropped because the mods were updated, since some mods do end up in the rented equipment. Just forget. Yeah, that may be. How does it compare to what we were on? That did feel rather large. Oh, yeah. No, this is tiny. Tiny compared to that. Look at the size of the fields and how many of them are across the map. This is, I would say, maybe an eighth of the Elm Creek map. Something like that. It's really, yeah, this is teeny tiny. Right, sell that back for 3,000. So what did I lose? 500. Forage wagons. 400. Okay, so I need to give myself back 400. Fill volume, big, wood, and low attachment. There we go. Right. Buy. Yes. Sweet. So, yeah, I need... Alright, 3,600, and I got 3,000 back. So I need to give myself £600 back. 600, there we go. 600 miscellanies. Yeah, that Elm Creek map is huge. There we are. That works more like... That looks like it should now. Way better. Does the pickup reach the ground? It does reach the ground. There we go. We're all good. Phew. Yeah, that was looking bad. That was looking very bad before we did that. Gosh, we put 1.6 hours on this tractor. That's a lot in the time we've been doing it. I mean, technically we can hang on to this straw again. Like, we don't need to sell it straight away because we do have some money. And yeah, it'll be better to wait until it's most valuable. Must have depreciated loads by now. Yeah, we lost £600 in the first second or two. Well, I guess it did sit there for a few minutes, but yeah, the tractor definitely is depreciated. But I still got to pay full whack for it. Technically I've had it since new, so, you know, can't really argue with it. I should have gone to the other field first again, shouldn't I? Did the wrong one. Right. Lower the pickup, turn on the loading wagon. Oh, unfold it. Ah, okay. Now turn it on. Sweet. Here we go. Well, I think we might have more than a full load, judging by how fast that's filling up. Oops. Wondering how well this would hold the cargo IRL. Yeah, it could do with some cross pieces, couldn't it, on that wire? Could do with some more mesh. I don't think it would be very suitable for the job, if I'm being totally honest. %32 already. Hey Luke, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Been a while. Every now and then you pop up and comment on something. There's still bits of wood in the field, that's hilarious. Been playing FS22, good for you. It's a good game. %69 full. Nice. This wagon's working a treat. What do you think? Is it going to be full by the end of the field? There's lots of little bits. I think we are going to fill it up. We're not going to get everything. We'll go to the other field. 97%, 99%. Oh, come on. Get these egg bits. Still not 100, okay. We missed quite a bit of that, as it turns out. 100, there we go. Amazing. Finding it more enjoyable than expected, and expected it would be good. Oh, excellent, I'm pleased about that. Right, let's go check out the prices then for straw. Straw, 147 is the maximum. So yeah, actually we could get a lot more for it than what we got. I mean, we don't have room for all of it, so maybe we should spend... We should go to the the biomass heating plant. Let's tag you. We'll do one load because we can't keep it, obviously. Don't know where that is. We're gonna have to go find it. Yeah, Warren's just started recently as well. I've been teaching him badly how to play. So maybe 3 weeks ago, 100 hours in. Wow, dude, that's a lot. You can also pilot, but selling it now is more important. Yeah, probably. I can't, we don't have a front loader, so picking it up again would be an issue. I don't think it's really worth the time at the moment. But yeah, so £100 for 1,000 litres means that this trailer load is going to be £1,300. So, a third of the value of the trailer. So even if we sold everything right now, we wouldn't pay for it. It'll be better for the second load when if we save it. I mean, we might get a full one, I don't know. Can you just drive the wagon back over it again to pick it up? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. I wasn't really thinking properly. It's 9:30 at night. You have to give me a break. My brain's not working. You indeed can, but the immersion, yeah, absolutely. It would be a pain to do that as well, because it's in a big pile. And we all know how well this game copes with dragging a loader over a pile. We've done it enough in silage pits to prove that that's not, you know, it's less than ideal. Like William says, the immersion is really not there when you're doing that kind of thing. Right, let's go do the other field. And then I think we'll probably call it a day after that. That's going to be the end. Right, here is our other field. Lower pickup. Turn on. What do you mean I don't have access to this land? Honestly, of course I do. Admittedly, I was on the road at the time, but... Lovely job. Lovely. Have I tried the quick bale mod? 3-bay baler wrapper. Allows non-stop baling up to 108cm round bales. No, I haven't. Is that realistic though? I do like my realism in this game. Close to anyway. I tend to use a quadrant or a Heston baler so that I don't have to stop anyway. Those do the same job, but they're just square bales. And those are real. So yeah, you can just keep going with them, and it just pushes them out the back as you go. That's my answer to that problem. Hard to wrap quadrants for silage though. Not really. There are wrappers that do it. Depends whether they work very well or not, because as we found in Somerset Farms, for some reason on that farm, after several years of using it right, using it without a problem, it suddenly started sending the bales flying when it was wrapping them. The extractor, that is, by the way. That's a base game one, it's not even a mod. It wraps the square bales. I think it's realistic how it just got updated to a wider pickup, which is a bit overkill. Ah, right. Blame the go while. Yeah, totally. I think Woogie got it right with that. Go while or go home. So it's a 3-bay baler wrapper. Okay. I guess that makes sense then. So has it got like a storage bay? So it's got the main bay for creating the bales. Presumably then goes into a storage bay. And then into the wrapping bay, which presumably then just drops it off the end. That would be how I imagine that would work. If you like realism, do you use auto-loading trolleys? Oh, I just turned the whole tractor off. I meant to turn off the wagon. I use the auto... So far I've not had the opportunity, really. I suppose I have. On Somerset Farms, you know, we could quite easily use an autoloader. What I use is the ones that are mechanical autoloaders that actually physically pick up the bale and put it on the trailer, rather than an auto-loading trailer that just teleports it from the ground to the trailer. I prefer the challenge of using the front loader to pick the bales up. It fills to 80% in first bay, kicks to bay 2 to finish, allowing first bay to reset, then kicks to traveller. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd be interested to see that. I'll have to look that up sometime. Big log I could sell there. I missed it. You have to let me know where it is next time I go past it. Well, it's on that road, isn't it? So I did. I took down a load of trees that were covering this field. This area was basically half covered in trees. I took all of those down. So yeah, I've done a lot of logging already. But yeah, if it's free money, I will do my best to grab that. Maybe we'll do that to finish off the stream. Man, this thing's complaining constantly. It looks like I've got exactly the right amount of space in this machine. Yeah, I can't pick that up. It's obviously not on my land, that one. A little bit on the end. I'm not going to get all this in, am I? That's really annoying. Just a little bit left over. Okay, well, we'll put this away in the shed. It's going to go in between the seeder and the harvester there. Beautiful. Nicely done. I do say so myself. I'm going to go a bit further that way, just so it's not obstructing the thing. Cool, we'll keep that until the value's a bit better. I have to remember that we've done that. And now let's go find this log. You use auto-load and the bale storage sheds just for quality of life reasons. Yeah, that's fair enough. No, I don't have any problem with anyone playing the game however they want to play it. Whatever you want to do to make it fun, that's totally fine. But yeah, I enjoy doing the bale loading, to be honest. I enjoy lifting it up with the forks and doing that bit of it. You do start to get reasonably proficient. Alright, where is this big log? Ah, down here. Gosh, there is quite a lot of fallen wood, isn't there? Alright, in fact, let's turn the engine off because we're going to be here a minute, I can tell already. Right, we are gonna... Oh, they're not real. They're not real logs. Oh wow, now I can't... Oh, I can run, that's fine. Yeah, they're not real logs. How about that? Start the engine. I'm assuming those were the ones you were talking about. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with them. Those are scenery, not trees. Yeah, just scenery, sadly. That's a shame. Started using the autoloader for pallets because of the obscene amount of stuff your farm produces. Yeah, that's fair enough. When it gets massive, I kind of think maybe you will do that. But certainly when it's small scale stuff, I would probably just keep to using the realistic stuff. Right. Well, next time we need to cultivate and replant these. So that's going to be our next job. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Great demand at farmers market. Oh dear, I've got nothing to sell you guys. But yeah. I don't know when the next one will be. Maybe during the day. I'll probably do a stream on Twitch this week because I've not done a Twitch stream for quite a while now. So I think maybe I'll do something over there. Probably another Watch Dogs Legion stream, something like that. What was the other thing I'm playing? Oh, Shadows of Doubt, yeah. But I do want to finish Watch Dogs because I've got loads of other games that I want to get onto over on Twitch as well. So, anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.